Installation charge, 36-month monitoring agreement at $35.99 per month. Call for terms and conditions to this offer and protect your home license numbers. Call now, 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954.
Welcome back to the show. Fred Dreyer here. Mike Horn is somewhere adrift at sea. We don't know where he is. We certainly hope he has his Heineken's with him and a bottle of his favorite wine. But he'll be back probably next week with us. We look forward to that. Now, the American Spectator is a terrific magazine. I've been reading it off and on for an awful long time. And in the June edition, there's an article here on page 26, Trying to be Mr. Right, Mitt Romney's Quest for Conservative Acceptance. And the article is by James Antle III, A-N-T-L-E, the third. And he makes a couple of very good, interesting points that are to be discussed, certainly, and to be concerned with. I'm very well aware of the fact that Mitt Romney is not every conservative's choice, But I do want to say something. Here's what I think is really clear: the conservative base, as you could see through the arc of the primary run here of everything, all this getting down, all these debates. What was wonderful about the debates is that you got to see the debates. You really got to see a good shot at people. And what I was watching was certainly the individuals, but I'm watching the base, how the base responds to all of this. And the base is, like they should, very focused on trying to pick out who the real conservative is. And so it's clear that the conservative base is not happy with Mitt Romney. They're not completely happy. They're going to hold their nose and they're going to stomp over to their local voting place, and they're going to cast their vote for, Mitt Romney. Hopefully, the base wants to love and adore their candidate, like they did Ronald Reagan years ago. But those days are over, folks. There will never be another Ronald Reagan, and the reason is the GOP will see to it. You see, it's because the GOP. The money and the business and the infrastructure that runs the domestic Republican Party here in America makes sure that they are in control of the candidate, not the other way around. Ronald Reagan came in off of California after providing such great leadership in California. We remember those days in the 70s. And he was two-term governor in California, and the way he handled all of the media, the savvy way, the wisdom that he used, how he spoke to people, how he listened, were all based on the fact and laid over his personal beliefs in how to live life as an American, his moral code, his decency, his understanding of what it takes as an individual and also as a community and as a state and as a nation to be a part of and keep the great Constitution alive in America. And so he was a special guy because he actually believed it. He was not a political person. He was an American citizen who was elected president. That is what's important. He rose up from Hollywood, Screen Actors Guild, and he rose up from Middle America. He came to Hollywood as an actor, and he came into a culture that he realized that he communicated with. He came from the roots where everybody loved America. And then he came into California, and then he saw the politics of California, and then he ran for governor because he believed it. And he also believed he could be president. And those around him believed that too. And so much so that he came to the party rejected him the first time in '76, and then he came to the party, they allowed him to speak. His leadership was clear. He was the guy coming up out of the Republican Party. He's the one that came up at the right time to get rid of Jimmy Carter in '79 and '80. And from '80 to '88, he was our greatest president in many, 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 many decades. And he was our most important one because he was the one of the moment. And so what we're trying to do now is trying to figure out how the base now tries to recapture that moment. And when we come back, I'll talk a little bit about why there won't be another Ronald Reagan and what the adjustment has to be. The adjustment has to be on the base. The base has to realize why there won't be another one, so there's a chance for them to demand that there could be another one. And Mitt Romney certainly isn't Ronald Reagan, and he's not going to be. Let's hope that he is accepted, and let's hope, on the other hand, that he creates a narrative that is respectful of conservatism, not left of center politics. We'll get into that when we come back, folks. Don't go away.